what experiences have you had with having to kind of explain, yes, I have a disability, but yes, I do have sexual desires just like anyone else? And how did you broach that topic with people that you love?
First of all, I don't owe anybody that conversation. Because I think too often, and this goes to that education, as I say, it's not our job. It's actually not my job to have to educate or build or make other people understand that it's a goodwill on our part that we do that. And I hate when people have that expectation. Likewise, I hate when people have those conversations where it's not even organic curiosity, it's voyeurism, wanting to know the gruesome detail to then pick on a point of difference in what you have said. Oh, you have sex that way. Oh, wow. Well, that to me, I'm not interested in that. I have very clear boundaries. For me, it's being able to label those behaviors. So it's the outward, not taking in what this person is trying to give me, but go, hold on a second. That's inappropriate. That's not okay. You're not allowed to ask me. Now, what if I just ask you what happens in your bedroom? Why do you think I owe you what happens in my... We're talking about people's most intimate details. Nobody owes anyone that. It reminds me of the, being part of the LGBTIQ plus A community. People are constantly talking about people's genitals, like it's their business. It's like, it's none of your business. What's between people's pants and their legs? Nothing to do with anyone. I think we have to be mindful that we don't think we are owed this information, where old people's vulnerability, where old personal information. I'm off for education. I've worked in the sexual health industry for 23 years as an educator, and wanting to ensure that people build their own capacity around their sexual health and their rights and other people's rights. But I draw the line at the point where so often, to me, it is so negative. It's that looking into a community and wanting to absorb and take, but not really wanting to sit and learn and be curious in a healthy way, where it's, how do I understand your experience, not what your sex life is, what's your experience, how do you experience the world, how can I ensure I'm mindful in my work or in my personal life that I am, intersectional, or I am thinking of other people. For example, I have a child who is disabled himself, and having conversations around, body autonomy and consent and simple basic things like that. I don't do that for him. I do it so I don't raise an asshole. That's why I do it. I do it so that he understands there's a point where his rights end and other people's rights begin. And as much as I want to protect him and build him up, I want to ensure when he goes out there, he's not an asshole to other people's kids. So I won't want him to be asking what people's personal sex life will be. I want him to know who they are, what they like, what passions they have, what they want to be. I would think that will matter more than, maybe what battery I put on my sex toys at night. If that makes sense. Yeah. I think too often we take on so much, but I want to say we need boundaries. We don't owe people our personal information. We don't actually owe them that. Yeah, no, we don't. So if somebody tends to treat me like I'm a child or try to hypersexualize me, I just remember that their labels, their perception doesn't matter. What matters is mine. They are of no relevance to me. But what I want to make sure is they don't go and continue that bullshit with somebody else. So I will want to nitpick it right there and say, not to the devil, sit your ass down.